Hi, and welcome to Strap a Watch. I'm Michael Knapp Leather. On today's episode, we're going to be highlighting and reviewing another one of my personal favorite watches in my collection, my Christopher Ward GMT. It's a dive watch. It's the Mark III C60 GMT. Great watch for the value. All right, we're going to be highlighting and reviewing this watch in depth. And I'm also going to be discussing, this is the bracelet that came with this watch. And Christopher Ward, I've talked about it in a prior episode, has done just an outstanding job with these quick release lug pin systems. It takes seconds to remove this bracelet. No tools, and you take it off just like that, and then you can put on another type of a strap, whether it's a NATO strap, a leather strap, a canvas strap, you know, what have you. And that way you can change and have one watch become many watches. And if you notice, this is the watch strap I made last week for my ROLEX Milgauss I'm sporting on here today. And this alligator, this tan alligator strap, is what I had on this Christopher Ward GMT watch for a long time. And I switched them out, and I think I like it better the way it is now. So we're going to be talking about a lot of things. The quick release pins, dressing, and the way I dress with watches and colors, you know, to match shoes, belts, and straps. Stick around. After the intro, we're going to get right into it. Thank you so much for joining me today on Strap a Watch. And here is my Christopher Ward GMT. I love this watch. I bought this one first. I have two of these Christopher Wards. One's a GMT and one's just the regular Trident Professional 600 dive watch. It has a black dial. You'll be seeing that watch coming up. But here is right off of the Christopher Ward website, the C60 Trident GMT 600. So this is the one I bought first out of the two, and I bought this with a bracelet, and that's, I think, what I paid when I bought this watch was right around $1,100. So it hasn't gone up too much. I think it was actually right at $1,100, and I bought it in 38 millimeters. The other one I bought in 40 millimeters. I wish I had gotten this one in 38, but I also had this one engraved with my name on the back. It was $35 to have that done. And then here are all of the specs for you watch geeks out there that want to know every single detail. It does have the ETA movement, the 2893-2 movement, and this again is a 38 millimeter. What I've done here is just kind of simply lined up a lot of my mechanical watches, and I highlighted that Rolex Milgauss last week. There is the Trident Professional 600 with the black dial. I did an entire show on this watch, so I'll leave a link to that right here. And also at the end of this video, I showed some of the current pricing of that watch. My Omega Seamaster, my Grand Seiko Spring Drive, my Zin 556i, my Seiko SKX Pepsi, and that is my Squale Onda. It's a limited edition that matches my shirt that I wear at my day job day in, day out. I'll show a picture of that too, also coming up here soon. So yes, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet, and I really appreciate all you new subscribers to the channel. Still really kicking this thing off. I just hit the 3-month mark, so it's a brand new channel, and just slowly and steadily growing the channel. So here are those quick release lug pins I was talking about. Just watch this. Boom. That is off. No tools. I can't tell you how awesome that is. And what a job on this 316 stainless steel bracelet that they've done. You can see Christopher Ward's engraved in there. And then this is also a quick expansion release. So as your wrist may swell during the day, you can expand it. I love that feature. That was one of the things about the Grand Seiko's bracelet that I received. You know, here it's a very high dollar watch, and it did not come with that kind of a feature. And I hated it because my wrists swell. I basically have right about a 7-inch wrist. Usually it's kind of a hair under. Now if I'm traveling, I don't know what it is, but I can't even wear my wedding ring. So here's a burgundy Chromexcel. That's number 8 burgundy Chromexcel leather on that watch band. And then this is a belt I made. And again, it's for at my day job. Those are the colors. You've seen that last week as well if you saw last week's episode. And what I'm getting at here is, especially for younger guys, maybe just don't get it, but you know, you can do whatever you want nowadays. But if I'm wearing burgundy shoes, I'm going to wear a burgundy belt and typically a burgundy strap or a bracelet, okay? I kind of keep my colors matched. It's just kind of like the cherry on top of a wardrobe, you know? And no, I mean, I'm a jeans and t-shirt kind of dude as well. And, you know, you can wear just about anything nowadays with even jeans and t-shirts. And, I mean, even that blue alligator strap on my Grand Seiko with a pair of jeans, man, does that look cool. But here I'm putting on a blue Chromexcel. So, same kind of leather as the burgundy. It's just in a blue. Okay. So you can see that. And then what I've done, this is pretty cool. I kind of just came up with this one day. I'm mixing and matching. So I've got one end, the buckle end, with the number 8 burgundy Horween Chromexcel. And then that's called royal blue Horween Chromexcel leather. Those are real high-end leathers, by the way. And there's the Loop magazine. That's Christopher Ward's actual magazine. They send that to me free. Periodically. I don't know if it comes out once a quarter or what. But there you can see I'm wearing it with the mixy matchy. And I'll tell you what, I mean, I get a lot of compliments on that. And talking about jeans and t-shirt, you know. So here we are. This is, I mean, check this out. Last week, I had made this Shell Cordovan, this tan Shell Cordovan strap for my ROLEX Milgauss, right? And just showing you the ensemble here. And you see the scratches in that belt? I made that belt as well. But that's from the eye loops that I wear for my hearing healthcare clinic. You know, day in, day out, they clip. It's a battery pack that clips on my belt. So I can't help it. All my belts end up getting scratched right there. I wear it on the back left hip area. But look how cool that is. And that's why I have a lot of that. It's called Egyptian blue tiger thread, that lighter blue stitching on a lot of my belts and watch straps. So that's why it matches that shirt that I wear with our company colors. But so if I'm wearing tan shoes, you know, it's a tan belt and a tan strap, right? That's why with this GMT, I had always worn for about the last year almost the tan alligator strap that I had made. And now that I switched it out just today with the ROLEX, the tan Shell Cordovan I made last week, I think I'm going to keep it that way for a while. I just really dig it, man. It's pretty cool looking. It really is. So here I took this black alligator strap off of my Zen 556i. I would not wear this watch like this. Okay, just what I'm trying to do is show you guys black, triple black, right? Black shoes, black belt, black strap. But if I was wearing black shoes and a black belt, I'm typically wearing a black face watch with black strap, or again, a bracelet. You know, it just kind of carries the whole ensemble of a wardrobe, a professional more style wardrobe, you know. And maybe some of you younger cats out there that are starting in your professional careers, you know, millennials and what have you, this is the way to go. It really is. I mean, check it out. There's the full ensemble. That's the watch when I still had the tan alligator strap on that. That's my Christopher Ward watch. But I made all those belts that one there, it's kind of got wings on it. I made that for my wife. That's actually her belt. Those are a sampling of some of my shoes. And here's the switcheroo I did from last week. So I'm sporting the one that I made last week on my Christopher Ward. And here are my two Christopher Wards and the black dial. Here's the current pricing of that. But listen, man, I just really want to thank you guys. I had a lot of fun this week in making this show. And just please subscribe if you haven't yet. God bless you all. And until next time, keep on ticking.